today's video, I'm going to show you how to switch up your background and have your background looking more aesthetically pleasing and more cinematic. As a content creator struggling to have a good background, a good setup for your YouTube channel or for your Instagram, whatever content you create, this hack would help you a lot. The apps I'll be introducing to you, and these techniques that you're going to learn from this video will help you create more appealing visuals henceforth. By the end of this video, you will learn how to create a aesthetically pleasing background like this one. Now let's dive into that tutorial. I beg you, please hit the subscribe button if you've not subscribed yet. It will do so much to my channel. It will help my channel. So hit the subscribe button, and a few rules you have to follow for you to achieve this background. Okay, number one is your lighting condition. You have to make sure you're well lit up. You have to make sure if you're using a natural light, then you have to make sure your windows, your doors are fully opened, and make sure there's no shadow on you and on the background. And if you're going to use artificial lights, you have to make sure you have enough to make sure you are well lit up and your background is well lit up and there is no shadow. Okay. Another thing you need to pay into consideration is your movement. So when filming and then you have to change your background, if you're going to film, please ensure that you are not moving too much. Ensure you're not shaking too much. Ensure your hand is not here and there, because that might affect you in post-production. Another thing you need to note is that your hair has to be well made, and also be limited to the kind of hairstyles and the kind of outfit you wear while filming with this background. If you know your intention of filming is to change the background, when filming, make sure you limit movement as much as you can. You have to have the fourth rule is you have to have a tripod, because you cannot successfully change your background if you have a jerky camera movement. So ensure your camera is in a very stable position, either using your tripod or you're hanging it somewhere. Ensure it is very stable. The last point is you have to make sure you're in focus at every point of filming. Ensure you're looking and you're sure you're in focus. Okay, it's very important that you're in focus, so that when we change the background, you won't look out of place. Now that we've talked about the 5 rules you need to bear in mind, now let's hop into the actual tutorial. There are 4 apps you need to have in order to achieve this effect. The first one is CapCut, the second one is Pinterest, the third one is Canva, and the fourth one, which is the most important one, is your Leonardo.ai app. Now, once you've downloaded these 4 apps on your phone, now let me take you on a journey on how to achieve this effect. Now, the first thing you want to do is search on your Google app. Now, go to your Google app, and on the search engine there, click on it and press Leonardo.ai app. Now click on that link you see and download the Leonardo.ai app. Now after downloading this app, you want to make sure you've downloaded your CapCut, your Pinterest app, and lastly your Canva app. Now you're going to launch your Leonardo app, and the first thing you see here is the app will ask you to log in. Okay, so the best way you can log in is log in with your Gmail account. Now after selecting or checking these 3 boxes, now you can launch your app by clicking the start button. One thing you need to note about this app is you have 150 credits to play around with. Now, for each image you generate, it either costs 20 or 30 coin. So it's enough for you to use. So don't worry. As a startup, it is enough for you to use. Now, the first thing you want to do is to give a prompt message or send a prompt message to the AI. Now, in this search button, you're going to type in what you want to achieve. You're going to type in the kind of background you want it to generate. Okay. Now you can go ahead and type a YouTube background that has, or a background or a picture, an image that has plants, live plants, practical lights. Just list out the elements you want to see on your background, or just copy exactly what I put here. Once you click enter, there will be options of images that you can choose and use. Like any of the results that it is showing you, you can go back and re-edit what you've typed and click enter. It will also give you different kind of options. Now you have to wait until you get what you want, and after you've gotten what you want, save the image and export it. The app you need to launch is your Canva app. Now the reason why you need your Canva app is to enlarge and resize your image. The simplest way to do this is click this create button and then click and then search in the search engine, search for YouTube thumbnail. Once you input YouTube thumbnail, lots of options will come out. Just click one of it and open it up. Now import the image that you have downloaded from the Leonardo app, and now left click on this image and you see replace as background. Click on that. Automatically this image will become the background, and once that is done, go ahead and export your image, and that is it, guys. Now go to your now the next app you would need, which is the third app, is your CapCut. Launch your CapCut app and download your image in. Now what you want to do once your image is in your timeline is to drag your timeline to the extent of how your video is. Now you're going to go ahead and click the overlay button as you see here, and now import the video you filmed. For me, it is this video. Okay, I'm going to click on remove background. Click on auto removal, and immediately you see that the background is removed. Now you're going to click on video effect, and you're going to click on blur and drag this effect all the way down to your timeline. You will see that the background picture we're using will turn blurry. You how to switch up your background into this. At this point, we're going to color correct our video. You're going to go to adjust, you're going to go to filters, and now pick any filter that works for you. If you want a separate video or tutorial that is talking about color correcting, or you want me to dive into color correcting, let me know in the comment. Now you're going to further go ahead and export your visuals. Now that you've exported your visuals, you can go to your gallery and replay. Before we get to why you need the fourth app, I beg you in God's name, I beg you, please hit the subscribe button if you've not subscribed yet. It will do so much to my channel. It will help my channel. So hit the subscribe button, and done that. The fourth app is your Pinterest app. Now, one thing you need to know about your Pinterest app, it can play the same role as your Leonardo.ai app. All you have to do is set your high quality background picture. You can also insert the command that you inserted with your Leonardo app. Once the picture comes out, select the one you want and export it. And redo the process of taking it to your Canva app, resizing it, downloading it, and also using it as a background. So Pinterest app does the same thing as your Leonardo.ai app. So you have two options. You have two options of applications you can try out. And now that brings me to the end of this video. If you know you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button. If there's any particular tutorial you want me to make, let me know in the comments. And guys, if you've not subscribed yet, again, subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. And give this video a thumbs up so it can help you to push my video to a wider audience. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.